Thanks for staying with us. So the Benue State government had suspended 2 top aides, Chief of Staff John Ukmoni and Chief Press Secretary Lubem Terkula, for participating in protests against ongoing killings in the state. Honorable Atu Terver Joseph, Principal Special Assistant to the Benue State Governor on Youth and Media Mobilization, announced their immediate and indefinite suspension via a letter on June 14th. The decision comes amid growing public outrage and outcry following the brutal attack at Yelewata community in Benue State, where 250 people were reportedly killed. The protesters demanded government action to restore peace and security. Now, these 2 members of his cabinet, the governor's cabinet, joined the protest. What are your thoughts on the suspension? Do you agree? Do you think it was right, or was it wrong for them to join the protest? You can join the conversation on 020-1635-2013, 090-241-63440. You can also send us your messages on X and also YouTube. We'll be happy to share your thoughts. What do you guys think? Chika, you want to?
Yes. So while I understand that every position in government has its own, code of conduct, there are ethics that you must, live by and you must embody. I honestly feel like Benue State government has missed a critical moment to wear a human face. I think that this is the first time in the history of the attacks that we have heard, attacks that we've heard and seen that has been happening in Benue State. This is the first time that we're seeing that cabinet members are coming out to take this stance. And so what it says to me is that this could have easily been a moment where the people who have been hurt, who have been grossly affected by the loss, a terrible loss of human lives, could have felt that the government really feels their pain beyond talk and rhetoric. I feel that this cabinet members taking a stance such as this, which they have never taken before now, speaks to the fact that this time around, it is no longer business as usual. And this is something that the government could have played, and this, not like this is a game, but really play to their advantage. We don't know to what extent. I mean, even if the cabinet member, the governor, joined a protest that seemed to be, that is a protest against the massacre that took place in Benue. The protest wasn't against the governor. The protest was concerning the killings that took place. Our politicians need to stop to be having such a thin skin when it comes to anything that seems like a protest. They mustn't take up. Politicians must stop taking every protest personal. It's not an attack against your person. People died. 100 people died, and you have the nerve to feel betrayed, to be angry, to feel like somebody was disloyal to you. The government just failed over 100 people. So if you're two out of your staff join the protest, for you, that the conversation shouldn't be around, oh, I feel betrayed, this is political, because that response feels like a political move. Like, oh, maybe there are news that they've been infiltrated by other political group, or they're not in our camp again, or they're not loyal. Your job is not to look for loyalty right now. You have to solve the critical problem of the fact that your citizens are being killed on a daily basis. That is the real crisis. This is a wrong move by all standards. Should there be loyalty? Yes. Should the staff have gone and joined the protest? Who knows? I can't even say no anymore right now, because guess what? When you wear the shoulder, then you know where it pinches you. Because what the pictures we saw there, are we going to wait until it's the family members that are killed before they will now speak up? Things have been going on. They probably have been fighting inside. They've been speaking all the English and trying to talk to their, solve the problem. What they have seen, it passed them. They joined protest. You say they are betrayed. Yeah. So I feel that the conversation here should not be on loyalty or betrayal. It should be on the loss of human lives and delivering the key democratic benefits to citizens.
I hear you talk, but let me jump in here, because I have a few. I mean, I hear you and Chika, and I understand where you're coming from. But the truth is that leadership is not just about one person. There's a team.
Yeah.
Now, you're part of a cabinet that takes a decision.
Yeah.
And you can't say only the box stops only at the table of the governor. We're all having a conversation. How do we fix insecurity?
Yeah.
Now, do you think, I'm not sure, I agree with you that I don't think it's a loyalty or disloyalty issue. Do you think it is inappropriate for somebody who is part of the decision making to therefore go and join the protest. To what end exactly? Because you are supposed to be a solution provider. You should be there saying, guys, these are the things these are the steps we're taking. This is what we're working on. You should be there. Yes, you can stand with the people, telling them what your plans, but then protesting to who exactly? To your boss, or to the God, to the presidency, or to God? Who exactly are you protesting? Who's going to solve the problem? It's a question.
Yes, I'd like to take your question. Yes. So the question is, was this appropriate to do a thing like this? And then I ask you, what exactly about everything that is happening? What exactly about this whole thing is appropriate? What exactly? Say it to me. Ultimately, we do not see the good or the silver lining in the fact that these two cabinet members joined the protest. We have heard and we have seen sometimes where protests go out of hand and things go awry and people just, take to the streets and cause mayhem, even beyond what actually the protest reasons were. Now, the fact that we have these cabinet members, in the protest, do we also look at it from the fact that them being present in some way helps them to shape the narrative and in some way bring controlled measure to some of the fallouts of some of the things that could have happened at the protest, where it's like, okay, we stand with you, and we hear your pain, but also this is what the government, so them being there at the protest is not just to say, we no go agree, the Benue State government is useless, they're not doing anything. It could be that they're also there to allay people, to calm fears, and play the middleman in this situation. When you talk about the fact that in certain structures, like for instance, I work with TVC, would I go and stand in front of TVC building to protest? The structures are not the same. TVC Enterprise is TVC Enterprise. The Benue State government is a government, and the Benue State government has its own employers. Who are the employers of the Benue State government? It is the people. So ultimately, the people are the employers of Benue State government, and the government is accountable to the people.
So Chika, I hear you. Yeah. But you see, there's something you can do for the gram. To say that, oh, I stood with the people. Oh, let the people know that, yes, I'm with them. But does that solve the problem? My own question is, I agree with you, but to what end? As a leader, as somebody who is supposed to have a solution, do you therefore say, okay, you know how somebody recently said they should go and do prayer? How? There's a problem in
and it's a government official.
It's a government official. Let's pray, because in his own mind, I don't have a solution. Let's not ask God.
So what are you doing?
So you as a leader, I'm just saying, maybe they also are saying, okay, we should actually look within and fix our problem. It's not by going outside. Maybe that's why the government is coming for that. Yeah. For you to go outside, I'm just trying to see his own side. Yeah. But I also hear Chika side, where it has nothing to do with loyalty. It's about what happened. Yeah. And as a citizen of Benue State, these two people have a right to stand with the people.
Yes. So because it's like, I understand that it's not about loyalty. And when I mentioned loyalty initially, I wasn't saying loyalty to the governor. I was saying loyalty to the position that you carry. Yeah. Every position we have has responsibilities, and you have to be loyal to the position and the responsibilities that you carry, even while you're fighting for the right and justice and all of that, right? All over the world, there is an order of things. When it comes to the people, when it comes to politics, there's an order of things. It's like something happens in the house and children are crying, and the father joins them to start crying. Who will solve the problem? So there are better ways to solve this problem than standing with people who are talking about it. No, hold on. People gathered. What did the people want to achieve? To make their cries known. Awareness that we can't keep suffering this. They gathered to you, you gather to them back. Who is going to listen to who? At the end of the day.
Let me pause you for a second. Let me go on a very short break. We come back, we continue this conversation and take a few calls. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing.
When we ask questions concerning how right it must feel for this person to speak up, or we talk about how wrong it was for them to speak up because you're part of the solution, we are on this table talking like we don't know. You're not part of any solution. The decision makers are different. Title is different from decision making. You can make all the contributions in this world to the conversation, and your decision, the decision being made does not reflect you. Yeah. These people are not the decision makers. They are not.
Chief Press Secretary and the cabinet.
How?
Make it resign.
How is the Chief Press Secretary a decision maker? How will the person influence any form of decision being made concerning security? The person is going to come and tell you what has happened. That's all. So sometimes we talk about it that if you are close to the room and things are going bad,
It's like
and things are going bad, step out.
He knows everything.
So there are two categories to it. You can, because you can have the title and you are saying things and you cannot
do anything.
You can't do anything because it is out of your hand. It is not within your control. Those are the things that will make you want to join the protest because man, me say they feel we did together for here. Because few years ago, if the governor did not have bulletproof car, guess what? These people, they don't have bulletproof car. Oh.
Yeah, true.
The governor had bulletproof car. The former governor, they attacked the car. If not for the fact that the car is bulletproof, it would have gone. So we are dealing with a major issue, and you might find yourself collateral damage out of your loyalty, when in actual fact, you don't even know what is really going on. Yeah. I also feel that there are many people that are victims. Even the governor might be a victim in this matter because the issue predates him. Probably he will leave it behind. Yeah. But when we don't speak up, they will be like, there's a Yoruba proverb, like, you cannot be an elder. And if you have political position or clout in any form, you are already seen as an elder. You are privileged. So they expect that you cannot be in that space and things are going bad and you did not say anything. Joining the protest means, we had a protest in Lagos. The governor said, join the protest. Have you forgotten? The governor of Lagos joined protest because he knew the pulse of the people at the moment needed to be respected.
There's also that danger of leaders joining populist views because that's what people want to hear. Yeah. There are TV stations here or different companies where they join not because they are saying the right thing, but because that's what Nigerians want to hear.
That's what popular.
That is the populist
Get them on
view.
your side, yeah.
So do you think that was the case?
I'm just saying it is possible. Well, listen, I need the people to know that we, Chief of Staff, is also political.
Yes,
we are here for you. We are support you. Yeah. We are here for you against those political people.
They are the ones chopping.
I don't want to make it too. I don't want to put too much political. I don't want us to make too much political coloring because of the people that have died. Let's be careful.
Yes.
We're looking at all the various angles, the position of it. That's why I'm putting.
So our hearts go out to the people that have died. We took this story yesterday for the whole, almost the whole show, and it's painful to see skulls of human beings, children, mothers, people that have names. Yeah. They are not just numbers. Yes. When we say 173 or 200, it's painful. Nobody, not even the governor, will be happy, will be sleeping well right now. Yeah. That's the truth. They say uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. They come out and tell you what they go through. You'll be amazed, right? So it's painful. But now we are asking, what is the right direction to follow, especially for people who are in leadership, who have a form of responsibility to the others? The masses can choose to become a mob, go out there, scream the screaming, shout the shouting, but the government officials should know better. If you think that in the cabinet where you belong, they are not making any form of...
resign.
You resign. Tender your resignation and say, I don't believe in you people. I don't trust in you people. I'm going to stand on the other side and hold you... Hold on. Let me finish my point. And hold you accountable. What I saw is a form of eye service, one. I also saw a form of... It's not like communicating to the people that your principal, they don't know what they're doing. They don't have a solution because right now people are afraid. If the people who are supposed to give a form of solution join the people that are afraid, where is the hope?
Let me take this call. It comes to you, Chika. Solomon, thanks for calling. You're live. Solomon? Okay, lost the call. Go ahead, Chika. Just jump in.
Okay, so BC, I hear you and I appreciate the sentiments that you're voicing in terms of systems operating in a seamless way so that everything works and so that the cohesive nature of the ultimate goal of why those systems were formed are realized. I hear you. But we also have to realize that there is a place for grace and compassion. We have to realize that laws, systems, code of conduct, ethics, call it whatever you want to call it, were made for people. And you see, as people continue to evolve, and as occurrences continue to inform and color how we create systems, we have to leave room for in-betweens. Sometimes gray areas will come up and we need to make room for it.
Right.
There will be moments of error.
Yeah.
And it's okay. That's what makes us human.
Right.
If everything we do is spot on all the time, even in the face of adversity, then I feel like can somebody hear me right now?
I hear you. Let me pause you for a quick second. Let me take this call from Moses. Good morning, Moses. Thanks for calling.
Okay, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I can. Yeah. I am concerned about the suspension of the...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I am concerned about the suspension of the aid. Yeah, I understand what you guys are discussing there, your point you're making. But I think we are talking about human life. We should have feelings about it.
Yeah.
If the present governor had been killed before this time, would he have been a governor? And now I am looking at some apparatus they brought to the street for the protest. These are the things they were supposed to put in place to make sure the people of Benue are in good safety. It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It started from, if you watch at the administration of the past government, Buhari, there were a lot of killing. It looked as if Benue has become the ground for people to be killed and be buried. It's not a good thing. Okay, for 2 days to go out for a protest, the governor should be happy that representative that represent him, originally he would have been there if it were to be outside the country. It is the governor that championed the protest. What are we talking about here? We're talking about human lives. We're talking about people.
So, Moses, let me ask you a question. Moses, if all of us, you, me, all the 36 governors, and including President Tinubu, all protest, let's just all just go on the street and go and protest because we all are feeling the same pain in this country. What then happens? If Tinubu himself joins that protest, his entire cabinet, all the ministers, we are all on the street and we are protesting. Who exactly is going to solve our problem?
No, the truth of the matter is that the governor coming out, or sending his aides to represent him is a sign. He's telling the people of Benue that he's not adamant about whatever is happening. He's on it. That is why he has sent his representative to be there for him. There's nothing of him sacking his aide. Okay, look at, I'm watching some videos here. I saw machineries on ground, the police van, the guns, they are on duty.
Right.
And there are even 20 guys. These are the core duty of the security.
Go ahead, okay.
So, thank you for the call. I feel that while we're having this conversation, we're having a conversation because the governor reacted to what he sensed as disloyalty or betrayal within his cabinet. Because that's the only reason he suspended 2 members of cabinet that were involved in the protest.
Yeah.
And he shifted the conversation from the core to a distraction. He shifted the conversation from what is the government doing actively to ensure that lives don't get lost again, putting security in place. So we have entered what they want, which is start discussing the new distraction they have given you, as opposed to discussing the fact that this has been happening all the time, and we're not really solving it. I've interviewed some senators and politicians, and when I ask them questions, the way they will answer me, I'm like, okay, you are the one there now, you should know the answer. Why are you asking me the question as well? So the thing is, there are few decision makers in our politics. We've had a case where a governor said that he's not in charge of the police within his own state. It will still fall to the president because the military reports to the president, and we cannot solve the problem of what's happening in Benue State without the military. So if the governor joins the protest, I will not even feel in any way slighted. I'll feel like this governor will just say, myself, I join Una. We are together. Because you don't let's not hold on to position and power to the detriment of the people that gave you that power. The people that gave you the power are on the street protesting as their people are dying. So it is not a case of I am the governor or I am anything, because you are nobody without people. If you are a leader and nobody is following you, you are just taking a stroll, you are walking alone. So you need to have people that are saying, we believe this governor is fighting for us, speaking for us. And the governor lost a very strong moment to send that kind of message. Signal, yes, that is what me I would say. He lost it with this move.
Let me take Prince from Anambra. Thanks for calling you live.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies that are in the house.
Good morning.
Concerning this Benue issue, is a very sad issue.
Thanks for calling it live. Go ahead. Mute your TV.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. I really appreciate what people are doing.
She's listening to the TV.
So the governor could have joined the protest, and in the next 2 weeks, God forbid, another one will happen. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. we need to ask ourselves, how do we get into the crux of making the right decisions that will work for the people? It's not about showing that we're talking about it or acting like we're talking about it so that people will clap for us. That governor actually joined the protest and carried placard and then goes back and nothing happens. And next week again, another governor comes out, joins the protest, and we clap and then go. That's not what we want. See, I don't want to see governor joining any form of protest. I want to see conversations with the chief of security. I want to see conversations about community policing. I want to see conversations about getting our young men to join the security systems. Those are the conversations. And I don't want to know when you are doing the conversation. I want to see the results. I'm not concerned about your, there's something they say, perception. Working and showing or seen to be working. I don't want to see you working when it comes to security. I want to see the fact that these people try and come back again and they are deterred. They are sent back. They are killed. They are massacred. We see them. We catch them. We prosecute them. Yeah. Those are the solutions that I want to see. Not you coming out with me and carrying placard. I don't care about that. So you said something. Hold on. Okay. Let me finish. You said something again about systems were made for humans, right? And sometimes we have to show a form of compassion and all of that and grace. I agree with you. But if we forget that those systems also set a precedent. If for every time something like this happens and all the people, members of your cabinet, everybody carries placards. This
is the first time it's happening.
No, I'm just saying they have to set a precedent so that people know and understand how to respect the systems. Let me tell you something. This Obodo Yibo, this Obodo Yibo that we'd like to go to, things are done orderly.
No, they protest.
No, hold on now. Hold on. Who they protest? The cabinet members protest? I'm not talking about the people. The cabinet members don't come out to protest. The prime minister does not come out to protest.
And they resign and they protest.
Did these people resign? Let's follow this thing now. Let's not confuse ourselves. They didn't resign. And I said it from the beginning that if they wanted honorably resign your position from this, is no longer working, and then go to the other side and protest. They didn't resign. So they finished protesting and came back to the office to come and do which work? Work that you've told people that you people cannot do.
Let me take this call. Come to you talk where I think it's.
I didn't finish what I was saying, Joe.
Sorry. Hello. Good morning. I think I have a call. Or maybe not. Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead, Uche.
Yeah.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please. Good morning. Yeah. You people are trying over there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. You see, I want to take it on two-way sides. Ojageri is saying she's saying the right thing, quite all right, because in every area you belong, you should respect the rule and regulation. Understand? You should respect the rule and regulation. There is a way those people could do it, and also stop the riot or whatever. Understand? Not joining them. I'm really not pleased joining them joining that riot or whatever, something they are doing. Then on the other side, because of the people involved, because of the people that we've lost, the governor or the government, something that is involved also, should take it lightly and not to just suspend them or whatever. They should call them, caution them and all that. So that's the two sides of it.
Thank you very much, Uche. You see, there's something Tokwe said, and I think where I understand and somewhat agree with you is with the fact that the idea of suspension for me was a distraction. And the reason why I agree it was a distraction, because there is something that just monumental that just happened in your community. Your mind should not be politics or thinking, oh, loyalty, disloyalty. Right now, your focus is how we fixing it. Suspension is you considering, oh, are they being disloyal? This is something, God bless you. It's after we've tackled this elephant. When I say, hey, you went to go and do process. Oh, yeah, please go stay home. But right now, because your mind is being beclouded by politics. So suspension possibly could have been a distraction.
I also think that, we really have a problem with protest in like the body language of government. Once they hear protest or see protest, the entire thing is you against us, but you are us, we are us. We are together. So if the moment you hear protest, your entire you take an antagonistic position against your people that you are representing. They say they are hungry, you take position. They say their families just died, you take position. Then you're not going to solve the problem because you are seeing an attack and you're attacking back. We're not really dealing with the real crisis. every one of us are being attacked. We are being attacked in Benue. We are being attacked in Enugu. We are being attacked in Edo. We are being attacked. So it is not PDP, Labour Party, APC, opposition, social media. It is not that. It is Nigerians are being attacked. We are being attacked. People are flying in mercenaries into our country to attack us. And then young people protest. You throw tear gas in between them. What are we doing? We're not dealing with the problem. Let us deal with the problem. It is not you against me. It is not us against them. It is all of us for each other so that Nigeria works for all of us. We must take that perspective.
Yeah, so just wrapping up, when I come back to it again, when the Benue State government says that these aids were suspended because there's no sense of loyalty, then I really have to ask you.
But he used that.
Did they say Abi is me?
Just summarizing, like, loyalty to the opposition or something. So then I ask you, so where do your loyalties lie? You as the Benue State government, right? If we're saying that these people have been fired and we all want to see results. So I am desperately yearning to see going forward what happens next. Now you have fired these people. I want to see what you do next. That gives us foreseeable results, not just for the now, but for the distant future where we see a more secure state. If you say that you're acting in the interest of the people and it's in the interest of the people that you have suspended this aid, let us now see what you do going forward. Like you've said, the same results that you shared, those are the things we all
looking forward to.
We want to see.
You were saying that we should focus on, what he should have focused on what was happening, then maybe later settle down to now, okay, who went for protest and all of that. But he could have been in the office looking for his people to do the work, and they say they are outside.
Two people.
Yes.
Just two people.
Do you know their position? Chief of staff. That's the person that runs the engine. That's the engine.
He was away for a few minutes.
No. You were not there. They said, where is our engineer? I need to send this. I need to do this. I need to do that. Where's our chief outside? He said, no, he's outside. He carry placard.
He did not carry placard.
That's one. Two. Suspension is not bad now. A lot of us have been suspended. Just rest small. We'll call you back. They didn't sack him. If they wanted to sack him, they would have sacked him. So go and finish your protest, then we'll come back and have a conversation. Suspension is not that bad. It's not what we should be.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Let's focus back on the issue.
I think, as I said, on the issue, the suspension thing can actually come across as a distraction. But let us focus again, as Chika said, on the death, the killings, the gruesome murder, I would say, of these people, and hopefully the government can fix this problem sooner than later. Let's go on a very short break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.